you can see on this slide, whenever you think of scheduling appointments with your doctor, receiving billing information from your doctor, or even sending a message to your doctor about medicine or prescription you need, you're using PHI. On the other hand, if you use some anonymous data regarding heart rate readings, number of steps, or calories burned, these are not treated as PHI, so you don't have to care about HIPAA compliance. So with this theoretical and practical examples, I believe that we are ready to move on to look at some technical safeguards that must be implemented to secure PHI, and most often this is just a developer's responsibility for these rules to be actually met. We have three groups that I would like to elaborate on today and give you some practical examples, as always, what they actually mean. And as I believe this topic is too broad for today's discussion, for today's webinar, I'm going to select 5 requirements and give some comments on this one to have better understanding of these technical requirements. So let's start with unique user identification. Unique user identifier allows to track users' activity in the system. The rule does not provide any single format for user identification, so it's up to you. It can be username, it can be randomly generated number. It's up to organization to decide what is best in particular case. But here you don't have to worry, it's nothing complicated. Emergency access procedure. These procedures are documented instructions how to obtain access to PHI record during an emergency situation. So companies must determine the types of situation that would require emergency access to data. As an example, I can give you instructions for offsite backups and recovery of protected health information, or actually the whole system you have, in case of failure of the main system. So the main server actually. Server goes down, we have a failure, nothing works. We have to understand what are the instructions to recover the server, the system on another server, and access the protected data. Next, we have authentication, and actually to prevent unauthorized access to PHI, I recommend that companies implement multi-factor authentication for users to gain access to the app.